Hi everyone! So our mental collapse continues. Our fall into the abyss, cause, Azia going through it. Azia is struggling. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. It's supposed to be 7 to 8 hours normally, but like, this is a sin stream, so it can end up being up 16 hours. We don't know how distracted I've got. I think I've been doing pretty good. I'll say that much. I've been doing pretty good. But overall, we'll see how far we get. Like I said yesterday, if we don't finish this today, we'll go ahead and like come back to it after the birthday stream, and like we might get off topic a little bit, but we'll come back to it. The sky hangs low. The teacher's droning on about some historical battle by the blackboard. Can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. As soon as the last school bell rings, I rush out of the classroom, run down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom, then outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face as I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely from my neck. Azia! Marina's waving at me from the gate. Started running towards her, but... Bop. Oh! Die, German spy! Some kid managed to snipe me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting in my hair. Whoa. That was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw! Sorry, I'm just a little guy. Welcome in, Ren! Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean... Who the hell do you think you are aiming at ladies like that? Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy! Get her! Huh? A barrage of snowballs flies at Marina. Though, unlike me, she successfully covers her head. What the hell? Gleb, Danya, I'll tell your moms! They don't like you anyways! Ugh. Azia, let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's... We run across the yard, our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Jeez, where did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at Lapta. Do children play Lapta anymore? You are a child, girl! You're talking like you're 500 years old. You're 14! Although, you know what? That is in character. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well, too. Bree, welcome in! God, the hell is that about? Stupid kids. God, welcome in! 500-year-old Russian girl. She acts that way sometimes. Didn't we all do that, honestly? Did we? Probably. Ooh. Have fun, Bree. You got this. Stupid kids. She's old! Her hair is moldy! Oh no. God, the hell is that about? Stupid kids. When I get their asses. Marina huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same, until a rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby. Nice running, ya hens. Huh? Garin walks through the schoolyard to us, completely unfazed. Marina grits her teeth. Vadik. Hey! You there! Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. 'Cause you're our boss! Aye aye! Heard that. What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Nathan, welcome in! Clean your ears. A boss? What does that mean? We have a contract going on is what I mean. A mutual beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Azia, let's report him. Contract. It's simple. I let them see some of my hottie's card deck. In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross your yard. Great show, by the way. What kind of card deck? His? I could not tell you one way or another. Wouldn't you like to know? It's like a normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. There's naked ones too. Whoa. Eh? Huh. Where did you even get that? Found in my brother's room. He had it stashed in the back of a drawer. How classy. Show. Fat chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? Psh. Bet that stuff all crusty anyways. Crusty? Ozia. Oh, Ozia, you're not meant for this conversation. Stealing a man's porn stash is horrible. I mean, it's the 80s. I hate to say it, but it sounds like it was pretty normal. You wait to find that in the forest like the old days? He couldn't find that in the forest. It's all melt, like it's snow. It'd get all wet from like the melted snow. It'd be over. He had to deal with his like brother's crusty porn stash. Back when it was physical, you could just lose it all, bro. Oh, it sounds horrendous. Nah. They're in pristine condition. Meant only for initiated. Which you're not. Wow, we got a secret society over here. What's the name? Porn Poker League? That's catchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shibuna. It's unbecoming for a woman of Komsolo to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of Komsolo to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyways... You made a dumbass deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errand. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Ah, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. Oh. He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Oh. What? Yeah. My eyes dart from Garen to Marina, hoping that it's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. Bromus covered mags? Oh! Oh! That's horrendous! But why? I have a hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we use Vatic for brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades the shitter? Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades a mark of intellect? That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got a really crappy grades, and he's like the father of modern physics. I'll tell you more. The whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would have been abolished. Marina, are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. It's weird seeing Vadik, like, somewhat friendly. Because he's honestly much, like, nicer when he's around her, but even then, he's still a bit of a dick. So, you know everything? Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll go and see if it has any ground. Well, we do know that they used to be friends as kids. Post-nut clarity? Wild. Damn. Turns out, like, that's all it was. Wait, so you told Vadim about Mira's... What? Her illness? Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. How are you so sure? I won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. That's kind of the reason he's here after all. Don't try to treat me like your lapdog now. I'm not doing shit for you after a day. Yeah, whatever. I look at Garen. Him knowing things about Ira. Those really compromising, shameful things. Doesn't really sit right with me. I can't imagine the Garen I know keeping something so juicy to himself. In the nicest way possible, Bree. I'll disagree with that one. We'll just keep it at that. I'll disagree with that one. Though, then again, I couldn't have imagined Garen feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. Right. It's not that Garen is incapable of being honorable. It's that I'm entirely too prejudiced. And anyways, I already knew that chick was a psycho. So she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. If that's how you want to spin it. Oh. By the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother? You said you're gonna ask him if she's home. Oh, right. How did it go? That. About as well as you'd imagine. Huh. Figures. I mean, I saw Tolik when everyone came outside. Called him to the fence, tried asking about his sister in, like, a gentle manner. You know, not too directly. But he got all climbed up and ran away. Well, duh, what did you expect? This sounds nutty as shit. Yee, they've been doing the backgrounds that, like, it's typical for VN, which is... not rush. What is it? There was a name for it. But basically, the changing just real-life pictures. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh, yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it was. I didn't say it like that at all. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. Totally is. It's not. It's not. It's not. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Please stop. It. Right. What the hell? You're acting like a freaking toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back at the kindergarten. Would be more your speed. I think both of them have a little bit of a point. It is weird to approach a kid, and I can understand why Marina did it anyway, though. It is odd. It's a little odd, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's for a good reason. Ozia, shove some snow into his collar. Oh yeah? You wanna try that, Shabina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because she has a speck of common sense, unlike some people. Why'd I have to do everything around here myself? Marina leans down to grab a chunk of snow, then turns to Garen with determination expression. Hey, cut it out! He starts to back off, also scooping a handful of snow. What's that? You scared? Scared? No. But I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want a fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Guys! Take that! Ugh. Nice try. Oh, get back here! Marina and Gary get into this awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. Try to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. Ugh. This is already a mess. The ARG filters! Despite the little scuffle, we reach our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder... Marina? Yeah? Her voice is slightly shaky as she wipes off the remaining snow off her wet collar. Have you ever been to Yura's apartment? What's it like? Ah. Nope, never been there. Oh. I told you we weren't that close. She's been at mine a couple of times, though. Panda, welcome in! Were you enjoying Subnautica? It's so unfair, right? Sure is. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe. If she's not back home already, she wants to add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mind set on finding the truth today. She'll peek into that flat no matter what. I agree, but in a good way. I think it's good to, like, basically let you test out the waters, literally. Oh! I see. That's all I'm gonna say. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Garen, who's finishing a cigarette a couple meters away. He still has some snow chunks stuck to his hood. I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to the kindergarten. So I stopped by the hospital and asked them about Nurse Gracheskiai. Ah, so she works night shifts. Better. She hasn't come to work since Ira disappeared. Huh. Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? Still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Why do you keep calling it that, Bottom? I don't think that it's dumb. You'll see big fish soon! There's a certain wall you can enter and you see a very, very big fish. You serious? She came with a batshit conclusion, then twist everything else to match. The hell? That's not true! Yeah, I felt a similar way. Azia? Sorry, Marina. But it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it batshit. Even if it is a little out there. Out there, huh? You know, if there's even a 1% chance she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you check. Pfft. Shabina, you can say that about freaking anything. You can. But incredible things happen all the time. So, I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy, or anything like that. Bold ideas? Please. Aliens crashing into Tunguska is a bold idea. This is some cheap twist she got from a detective novel. And I think both of those are rather bold. Though, I believe it was from more energy transfer. In Tunguska. Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. I read some eyewitness reports and nothing that suggested electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fires that magnitude won't look too different to an outside observer, I think. And it doesn't have to be electricity, right? There's some other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please. Tesla is the electricity guy. You think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? Right. That's not what we should be concerned about with right now. It's been proven to be a meteor. The thing that exploded in the lower atmosphere. And that was that. They even ran like simulations of this stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez. And I'm supposed to be the crazy one? No, she like knocked them further into the nerd loop. Well, that's a load of crap. Think everything's that simple? Occam's razor, my friend. Occam's razor. And all evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies. Such as? Like, this had to be either a meteor or comet, right? I think the comet theory is the most popular. But, comets are relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, it would have burned up in the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Well, it could be an asteroid. The name's literally Tonkusta's meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? That I said exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. Then there would still be chunks of it scattered around. They scored the whole area and nada. The chunks... The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? People in the village nearby felt this intense heat wave. Could literally melt the thing. Melting? Huh. I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad? Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Were they testing nukes? Was that what was going on? Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple of minutes. Wow. I'd never have guessed that I'd be discussing a topic like this with my schoolmates. Nukes or fission? I mean, Russia would totally hide it. Or not Russia. The Soviet Union would totally hide it. Especially Garin. Even though everyone's opinion is so different, that exchange borders on being full-blown argument. I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. That much is obvious even to me. I just forget how things look like this are meant to be felt. Besh, welcome in! Sorry, there's no Oshi here. That's why you missed yesterday. When was the last time that I've done this? Nukes can be used as a show of force? They can. But because it's the Cold War, it is also one of those things you want to be careful about. Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I was never supposed to. Now I'm not sure myself. If I was never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this could have been made possible is through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. It could be a deterrent because of the Cold War. The only reason why I can enjoy things like this despite my inadequacy. Lukewarm war? Of course. Naturally, it's a gift. Yeah. You didn't want to start an attack that would destroy the entire world, but at the same time, didn't want to fall behind either. This is very depressing because thanks to Era vanishing, Asia's fitting in. I cannot waste it. Perhaps the tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversation can be restored. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm too hopeful. In any case, there's yet another thing that I can wholeheartedly be grateful for. Alright, enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's... Thought you'd never ask. Marina gives us a reassuring smile and we all head to the entrance. It's the same as all the other residential buildings in Vorkuta 5. A long 5-story building with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board inside. If someone took a photo of it and then told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept, and dined, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah. My classmate lives in the same building. And what if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Marina types the code. The lock clicks. We're in. It's slightly dark and warm. Now, past the familiar mailboxes, the familiar looking staircase, one familiar floor after another, we make our way to Iro's apartment. Oh. It's not on the same floor or in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. Girl, we're not starting with this. Maria takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. You guys' job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the response, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. A couple of seconds pass in silence. Marina's about to reach for the button a second time, but that's when we hear footsteps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin. The person's gaze from the other side of the door scanning us through the peephole. Finally, there's a snap, and the door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Hair tangled is the same shade as Ira's. Yes. Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends? Yes. Yes, we've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had any friends at school. Why wouldn't she? One guy! Welcome in! Here is the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes. The coolest. And very kind. Agree! We went to the cafe like all the time. How come she never told you? Any case. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I promise it won't take you long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to have it back. He needs it for work. Sure. What's the name? On Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of... She read things like that? I was surprised too. It seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some time. Behua! Always am, brother. Always am. But this time, it's not about me. We just dabble in a little bit of psychosis. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for this stuff like that. Best I can do is share some studies. I see. She softens in the, something softens the woman's eyes. Okay. I'll go look. Oh, it's alright, we can... The door slams shut, and we hear the sound of a turning lock. Then the steps retreat into the apartment. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me, it looked like we just got the door shut on our face. She said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple of minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy-nilly? If my theory's right, she won't. Then that's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting you, Vadik. Are you serious? What's that? Can't push past a fragile little lady? Of course not. It's just... Hush! She's here. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Huh? A hand emerges from the slit holding a small softcover volume. Your book. Marina Glaze slowly moves between the tome and the woman's face. She reaches out carefully and accepts it. Thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. Slam. The door shuts. Marina flips through the pages, absent-mindedly. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No. I don't think so. No. I know, it way too good at it. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome and starts digging through her bag for what must be the 4th time already. Damn it. Where is it? Where the hell? I look down the Stability of Closed Systems in my hand. Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback, and a worn out one at that. The year issue says 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we arrange the components in large cognition, the list will go as follows. Starting from highest, moral belief, prejudice, Subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, the desire for status, ambition, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for kinship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sex, procreation, excretion, breathing, homeostasis, soul. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root of all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each substantial component following the root is the result of varying degrees of deviation from base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took our copy with me to show her mom in case we ended up searching the room. But it's... She goes silent, her movement slowly to a halt. Marina? It's not here. She stares into an empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts her head and takes a book from my hands. The way Marina looks at it is as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her eyes to the memory of the one she held this morning. Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe you did lend it to her. Marina doesn't respond. I look at Garen, but I find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost. It would be very cruel. No, it would be a very Garen thing to do. And this serious face, seeing him with a face like this is oddly discerning. So it worked. Huh? Marina slips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chipper grin. Guess old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. You caught me, Azia. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all this weird crap going on. That was crazy when I'm a fan of each. That is wild. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in. Kids are reading this? Honestly, you'd be shocked by what some kids can read. Especially teenagers. I think teenagers are in a nice, like, sweet spot where you still have that, like, unending curiosity in that world since you don't fully understand it yet. But at the same time, you can start to understand more complex matters. So, I don't put it past them. No! One guy! You didn't have to! Also, be safe. Enjoy your chores, even though that's hard to do. Put on some, like, music and vibe with it. But yeah, there's, like... Some teenagers never will. I'm not gonna say that this is everybody. But if you get an interest in studying, you absolutely will fall into a hole. And I say this having been one of those kids. Have fun being depressed because of the game vibe? Yeah. I've talked about it, like, very briefly. But I went into a spiral of trying to figure out all this mathematics stuff just for the heck of it, because I found it fun. So, it's one of those things where you can, if you get an interest in it, but it might be the tism. Yeah, it might be the tism. I'm just a little guy. Also, that's like my opposite of my goal. You caught me, Azia. Looks like I have some things mixed up with all this weird crap going on. Well, that's okay. Happens to me too sometimes, right? Took you this long to realize you got mush for brains? Guess the people around you were too nice to point it out. Aw. Well, thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Vadik. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah. What a load of nothing what it was. We didn't learn a shit. Wrong. Did you see how her mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. I don't think it's suspicious. The woman was it seemed like she was distraught. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us see a sliver of that flat. It's probably a mess. Her, like, daughter went missing. What do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ugh, ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. Sure, both of these are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seemed a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. Punchy, welcome in! I suppose. I can see what you mean. What did you miss? They went to the flat after, like, Garen and Marina have been joking around, and even Ozzy has been getting friendly with them. But they went to the flat, and Marina asked for a book. The mom was like, okay, I'll go ahead and check. Closed the door before they could even do that. Found the book that Marina didn't even think that she had. Gave it back to her, and it was like missing from Marina's bag. So there's some weird things going on. It's not accurate to all the pieces? That's when you get the YouTube videos out, Bree. Yeah, something's up. I don't know exactly what's going on. If Marina actually... I don't think Marina actually messed up. I suppose I can see what you mean. What I'm saying is, even if it doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there. Who said you're off duty? Man. What else is there to do? Contact Erie directly. Duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? Thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah. I don't expect your direct approach to go smoothly. We just have to get the part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yep. Follow me. I hear Garen's sigh behind me. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. Hekatos! Welcome in! Your lore is developing real quick. What you mean by that? And what are we supposed to do here? She walks to a small playground wedged between the buildings, leans down, and starts clearing the snow at it with her hands. Marina? This woman. Oi! You're gonna stand there and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Jeez, you guys. Use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window. Karen shakes his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered. I hope it's okay. I hope it's alright. I hope you're doing well. It's what I'd like to say, but when I look up into the 5th floor, where Ira's supposed to be. But isn't it a little too high? Azia, this is what we call a defeatist attitude. If it's the Great Patriotic War, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. Marina's like hella patriotic. Oh my god. Ugh. It really is high though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. And I'm kind of betting on you to make the shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Marina lets a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Garen cautiously looks over the building. So, which window was that again? Should be one over. There! See the one with the teddy bear? I frantically scanned the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy. Oh! Found it! Right there. Right where the window to my room would be. There it is. Wait! Wouldn't it be one above? Ira's window. That's the window that she looks out every day. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so when she looked out the window, she could also see her teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it. Does the bear have a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic, like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira could be the type of girl to call a toy the first thing that happened to pop in her head. That does sound like her, but something tells me she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be a perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turned out to be a little unconventional. But it must have felt so right she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I can totally picture it. She's like the type to pass by people and like, in her head, make an entire life for them. But instead of it being like, oh, this is a fun little game we're doing, it's like, no, this is canonical. Girl, just start chucking rods for real, Bree. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. How do you know it's that one? You said you never visited. I mean, I've called her outside a couple of times. I see. Then Garen walks back, trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face doesn't look too confident. Marina, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few in his hand. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? Ugh. 3 small racks slide into my midden. They're wet and dirty, and the dirt gets tangled in the wool. There's something charming about that. I look up to see Garen tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Ira's window with intensity, a boxer gauging his opponent from across the ring. Well? What you waiting for? Piss off, I need to aim. Right. You're not solving a frickin' math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? With pleasure. Marina gives both of us a challenging look, then turns to face the block. Takes a couple steps back, grips the pebble in her hand, then she exhales and... pop. It lands in the snow. Girl! Ugh. That's not even close! Shut up! Didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen, it's a spirit that matters. You think the pros go to national level without a couple of fumbles? No! It's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset, a goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure, you're gonna go far. With the throw like that, maybe one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. Gah. Big talk from a guy's yet to make one shot. Why are you standing still there anyways, huh? Scared yours won't even fly that far? You suck at bluffing. With a big, almost theatrical swing, Garrett shoots his pebble across the yard. Draws a rather scenic arc. And bounces off the wall just below the second floor. That's it! Better than your sad excuse of a throw. Ah, it's nostalgic. Years pass and you still pitch like a toddler. Sip it, Kaplan. Or you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're on surname basis now. He's serious. I bet your ass I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Sure, you're on. Azia, your turn. But... do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all 3 of us are playing, how do we choose the loser? If the winner's the one that ends the game, we can't have 2 losers, right? Whoever hits the lowest, whatever. Just shoot already. Ugh. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up to the 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina's really gonna run my wallet dry. Bye-bye allowance. No, she's right. This is a defeatist attitude. Can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. Just need to get in the zone. Let my inner warrior out. My inner warrior. That's right. I've come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric hunters flows in me. The ones that hunted mammoths, ones that chased their prey for days on end. Ah, I think I'm feeling it. I can feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking determined. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor. But I'm not going to come last. Not this time. This time, I'll... She's not going to make it. There's no way. Ploink. The pebble bounced off the asphalt not even 2 meters away from me. Girl! Girl! Well, we know who's buying the soda. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out, please? Maria takes my pitiful look and sighs. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kind of cheap. Right, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Kaplan, ready your wallet. With my limpic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. It's okay. Some people are just not made for this. It's okay. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. One after another, Garen fires the rest of his ammo. Blink, blink, blink. Each hits a little higher than the one before, and the last one strikes the 3rd floor window pane. Shit. We all freeze. Crap. If somebody peeks out and scolds us, we'll draw the eye of the whole neighborhood. Not that we're being all inconspicuous to start with, but... Seconds pass. Nobody shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Phew. That, like, would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me just go for it! Did I say that? You did. Ah, well, you know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. I love Marina. She's so silly. Some critical thinking goes a long way. So, do we listen to you, or... Shabina, pass the rocks. Marina, start running. Scary, scary. Just call for trouble. It really is. Also, it's my turn. She pushes Garen out of away with her shoulders. Shouldn't be expecting much considering her first shot. But even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. If she aimed it a little bit better. I think, like, Ira is still my top character, but Marina's close behind. And then we just got Chud for Gavin. Marina's pebbly shoots up fast and high. Bam! Whoa. It slams danger close to the 4-story window. Just about Garrett's strongest throw. Oh. For a moment, Marina looks surprised how shy she actually managed to hit. Then an arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Violet. I wonder why they call you here at all. But thanks for your help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey! Sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. It looks like we can handle this ourselves after all. See you around. Ooh. The hell do you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. Smack. A rock collides with the wall just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow. See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? I point to the ground where I've etched some lines into the snow. Here. Scoreboard. Oh! Nice, nice! Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you drop mine a little higher? Oi! Not playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Jeez, whose side are you on? I like fair games. And I believe in you. Blech. That's a good artwork. I like this one. Bam, 3rd floor. Bam, 3.5. Bam, 2.5. Plop, ground. Blam. Third and half. Bam! First floor. Bam! Second floor. Bam! Third and half. Bam! Second. Second and half. Third. Second. I really like this artwork a lot. It's so much fun. It's really good. It's really fitting. The two keep pelting the poor building while I keep drawing notches on the scoreboard. Sometimes I run out of collecting the rocks when they fall into the bottom. If you think about it, isn't this game sort of like a reverse meteor shadow? Rocks flying up to the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. If we capture them with a long exposure camera, they leave similar traces in the sky. A sea of dark parabolas. Most are uneven, interrupted halfway through, broken. Gah! Ouch! I get distracted and a pebble hits my head. Azia! I'm so sorry! Are you okay? Oh, yes, don't worry. Please keep going. Gee, Shabina, watch where you stand. Sorry. Now she has a little bandage! That's cute. Whoosh, whoosh. Looking at it now. Yeah, Marina's aim isn't the best. Really, it's kind of a coin toss between her sending a rock really high up or straight into the snow. Still, she puts a lot of force behind those throws. Garen can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Marina truly is a worthy opponent. Third and a half, fourth, third and a half, third and a half, fourth, ground, fourth and a half, fourth, third and a half, fourth, fourth, fourth and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half. Guys, you're almost there. Yeah. Watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock yours endo right out. Please don't. We have moments. And I actually really enjoy it for that. Thank you. But yeah, we have moments where it's like very bleak. Because last one, it got kind of dark. Girl was going through it. But like this one, we're having some like happiness to balance it out. And I think that's really good writing. Where it's not bleak all the time and not silly all the time. You have these moments that feel more like lived in, if that makes sense. Which I think is really, really nice for it. What are you calling kid? Make way! Bam. Damn it. Whoa. You almost got it. Seriously? No one's gonna be it. Next one's gonna be it. Count your prayers, Kaplan. Slice of life part of the game? Exactly. Like, it lets you know, like, at the end of the day, these are still kids. As much as they're going through something quite horrible. And your cash. I take cream soda, by the way. Cream soda? Really? That's pretty cute. How's it? Whatever. Actually, it's not very fair to you, is it, Azia? What do you mean? Vadek, we can't leave the squire out. Squire? The loser buys 2 drinks. One for the winner, one for Azia. If you're so eager to spend more money, be my guest. Oh, well, I like Duchess. Heard that? Sure did. And for your information, I'll be having Tarhun. Of course you will. I'm so lucky. No matter who wins, I'm getting a free soda. Being a wimp has finally paid off. Alright, my shot. Get going, Vadek. The store is right around the corner. Just throw ready. Marina gets into position. Haven't missed one in a while. I got a good feeling about this. She swings her arm back. Wait, what did she say? Haven't missed one in a while? Marina's aim is all dumb luck. Much like gambling. It's best to quit while you're riding high. Has she been hustling this guy? Otherwise... Marina, careful! Crash. Oops. The rock flew fast and high, went straight into and right through the 4th floor window. Bullseye. What the fuck? Everyone run. Marina grabs my hand before I can fully process the situation. All of us bolt to hide behind the nearest corner. The man's furious voice echoes between the buildings. You shitty brats! Your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan! Don't think I didn't see you! Shit. You idiot! Garen leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. The guy recognized me. Hey, maybe he'll make you famous. Frickin' marksman of the century. She punched his shoulder, but lets out a giggle nonetheless. Well, hey, at least I hit a target. One you weren't aiming for. Details, details. I crouched down and let out a sigh. Wow, what a doozy. At least the man didn't see who I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Poor Marina. I hope Lev won't be too mad. He'd probably be like, what the fuck, Marina? And then just deal with it. Because Lev seems like a chillish brother. Her parents, too. Her parents don't live with her. It's okay. Her parents. I don't think she mentioned them to me. Do they work in different city? Then why does her daughter live in Vortuka 5? Maybe I should ask her sometime. I look at Marina, who's exchanging verbal jabs with Garen. I'm not sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? Their smiles falter. Maybe I shouldn't have said that after all. Good question. We're all done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint you, but I still have my plan C. Plan C? This whole throwing rocks as a strategy isn't exactly foolproof. If you never reach your floor, people don't usually respond after just one rock, yeah? True. So we'd have to hit an eye there at least a couple times. That would be difficult. And even if Ira is there to hear us, who's to say she would respond? She's really kept in there by force. You'd think she'd be screaming out the street the first chance she got. So why the hell did we do all that in the first place? There's still a chance that we get some sort of reaction. Even if it's just 1 in a million, it's worth a go in my book. I do like how determined Marina is. That being said, girl, you broke a window and you're like, alright, we're not done here yet. Your hold-up theory hinges on that percentage. Yep. I mean, it's not so bad. I believe Ira is somebody's... If we believe Ira is somebody's house here, then, it would be more like 1 to 6,000, yeah? Exactly! See? No, even less. Most of the apartments here house 2 or more. So it's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my god, Shabina, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Right. For a minute, I forgot who Garen was. Not that I expected to hear anything nice from him, but... Hey! Don't talk to her like that! Lay off me! Anyways, why do you still need me? Need me to break more windows for no reason? No. We need to get up here. Marina points up, towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. The roof? Yeah. Do you still know how to climb there? Good grief. Why? You want to flash a Morse code into her apartment? Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. It's a really dumb idea. That probably won't work. Come on, people. There's no harm in trying. And have you got a flashlight? I don't. Like on hand? No. Seriously? Don't all boys carry crazy stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Alright, my bad. You're the type that carries porny card decks. Damn straight. What's with the proud face? But whatever. I wasn't planning on that anyway. Really, I just want to peek inside. So she's gonna try to hang off the roof to peek inside that. Oh god, Marina, I like you. Don't get yourself killed. You cannot. Honestly, the easiest way to do it is false report it. One of you report that you guys were walking along the road and you saw her in the bedroom window. And that way the police can investigate. That would be an easy way to, like, get her to know, like, if she's there or not. Like, into Ira's window? Yeah, not the most ethical option, but we're kind of short on those. I'm hoping she's like thinking across the like building and look into it from across of it. Sure. Oh, just like that? No snark? No complaints? Eh, not like that's ever worked before. Let's just get it over with. You're right about that. All right, let's get going then. Okay. Apparently, some years ago, Garen checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city. Not counting the barracks and garage, only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Coincidentally, the building that's opposite Ira's was one of them. Okay, she's going to use the opposite one. The little door creaks open with the 7th push. We hear the howling wind as Garen peeks his head out of the opening. How is it? Can you climb outside? No, better not. The slope is all slippery. Oh man. Can you see anything over there? Nope. The light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder. Marina climbs next. Whoa, what a view! Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. And Ira's block looks so close. Do you think we should have taken the pebbles with us? Should be a pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go down and get some? Stop right there, Shabina. Don't give Pavlenchko over here any more ammo. Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummages through her bag and pulls a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. Those look so cool. Right? You can look through them when I'm down. She sticks her head out once more and aims her sights at Ira's room. Do you see anything? She hops down with a disappointed face. Nope. Huh. Told ya. Here you go, Azia. Thanks. I take the binoculars and make my way up the ladder. When I peer out, a gust of wind ruffles my hair. Ah, I see now. Yo! The dusty purple sky covers the whole world like a blanket. The cold, duvet-like fog is low and it's so endless. It feels like you could touch it with your stretched out your arm far enough. It's nothing like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall, so bright, it hurts to look at. Yeah, it's really nice. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, Vadim? Yeah? Is this the tallest roof you can climb? Kinda. It's as high as the residential buildings go. The tallest ones we have here are the research complex, because it has towers at the top. But no one's gonna let you up there. I see. Strat, welcome in! Why is this becoming a thing? Why is this becoming a thing for like people to come in and be like, oh I'm just a little guy. I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure I'm seeing much. Adjust them so they're not blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes more clear. Wow. It really does feel like I'm staring at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. Teddy. There! Aha! There it is. Light brown with a blue little bow. Aw, it's so cute! Hi there, Teddy! Holy shit, has it been 1.5 years already? That's crazy. It's insane to me that I've had that unlocked for 1.5 years now, and thank you everybody who has decided to be a sinner at one point or another. That's insane. Although, I don't see much beyond that. Besh, because we know what you're doing. The room is pitch black. I want to say I see something. A mess of tangled hair, bright eyes, or an angry, Maybe scared. Maybe happy because someone out there finally seen her. Can't believe my Oshi's a little guy now airing a streaming platform. That's like the first half. You're missing the next 3 sentences for it to be a light novel. I've been gooning longer than you've been walking, boy. Wild. Wild. Because someone out there has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking out at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina too, but Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can. So I have to try. I try really hard. Well, enjoying the view? I am. Nothing in the room? No. I lower the binoculars. There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into the darkness feels wrong anyhow. Climbing down the ladder, still trying to understand the human shape that sat by the curtain. The person in the window, the one I struggled to see, the one Marina missed, the shape of Ira's mother sitting in her daughter's room. What? So this was all a big waste of time. Well, I wouldn't say so. Oh right, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome. Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inconclusive at worst. I really don't think that's true, Marina. I think this part is devastating. Because she's not there. She's not at work because she's hiding her daughter. She's not like torturing her. She's just depressed because her daughter's missing. And as much as she was troublesome, doesn't mean that Ira's mother hated her. Also, the fuck happened? They went to see if Ira was in the house. Like they were, well, not they. Like Marina suggested that they're like holding her hostage because she had a breakdown or whatever. Ira's mom came out. She kind of was messed up. And like didn't let them inside or anything. And Marina took it like, well, maybe that could happen. And they've been trying to figure out what's been going on there. And in the end, Ira's mom is actually just going through it. Yo, can we see your missing daughter, pretty please? Basically. And it's kind of devastating because, like, the mom's just suffering. Her daughter's gone. And these kids are kind of too stupid to realize the damage they can do. Sorry. Et tu, Asya? Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing this for days and now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, it's not like that. Just got an idea in my head, so I thought, hey, maybe I'd check. Then maybe I could help somehow. It's true, being unable to do anything feels really awful. She's been very worried all week, Vadim. Oh yeah, I bet. You know she was out yesterday? Hanging with friends, howling like a hyena. Yes, I know that. Why the fuck do you care? Well, okay. Calm down, I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't give a damn anyway. Whatever. Oh, actually. You lost. Huh? The drinks. You owe us, remember? What? How the hell did I lose? Grok! Where can I find the missing girl? Real. King, welcome in! Well, the last shot was mine, so... That's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are? We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparations here is Shabina for getting hit with your dumb rock. What did you miss? A lot. A lot. Fastest TLDR. Marina is a kid that doesn't understand how the world works. Ira's mom is probably going through it. So do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, not like you had anything better to do. Isn't the company of those two beautiful ladies a treat in itself? I will play Peggle the second the deal is finished. If you guys want me to do Peggle, meet your workout goals. Easy as. Show me the beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. I was planning to go to the cinema with the boys before you called. It was a US movie too. Damn it. Oh right! They're showing it this week. I want to see that one. I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie? Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day's wasted, right? I guess, but with you? Oh, I see. Azia, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's shy. Oh, really? I've been to the cinema with girls, alright? I just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. I'll catch the crazy. Better start avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Hoy. Well, whatever. If that was your goal, it absolutely can. I will count it. I don't mind. My only requirement is a difficult but achievable goal. That is all that like was the requirement for that. So if that was a difficult, and it sounds like it was, but it was achievable, it absolutely can count. So go for it. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Who needs a guy who can't stick up for his worth, right, Azia? What frickin' word? Your win conditions make no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to the soda. Yeah, I bet you were, you freeloader. You're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. Marina demonstrated turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Azia. Let's leave him to his card stash. A guy who's too cheap to buy a measly duchess ain't worth your time. Really, we should warn all the other girls about him. Hey! Yo, good job, Bree! It's not about money and you know it. Ciao, Vadik. We got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Vadim. Hey! Kaplan! That's blatant provocation. Wait! Garen catch up to us. We walk together down the road to the community center. Marina and Garen keep bickering. Sometimes they laugh, and so do I. It's not that I have illusions regarding this. Tomorrow, things will be the same as they always been. Garen will still be the same Garen. And Marina, after the Ira situation fades from her collective mind, she'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. I understand the moment I'm living in now. This brief glimpse into what living correctly is supposed to feel like will soon end. So, I should appreciate for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be like this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory will sort of cast all the interactions of today in a more favorable light. So, we'll correct the small and pleasant parts. Honestly, good interactions overall. I have a long time ago. I don't remember it. I have considered streaming it. And what remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. We're gonna pass around the package of corn puffs she smuggled in. Karen is holding our bottle of cream soda. The result of begrudging compromise. I still would have preferred Duchess. By the way, do you know what this one's about? Oh yeah. Azia, do you? It's about some superstar lady? No, I probably will. There's just so many games. The problem isn't necessarily that I don't want to. It's that there's so many stuff that I want to stream that sometimes I prioritize things that I haven't played before. Because I don't remember. It wouldn't be for that reason. Judging by the poster. You got half that right. Marina leans in and whispers. It's about a cross-dresser. Rocky Horror Picture Show? What year was that released? $1975. Is this Rocky Horror Picture Show? Yo! Oh, wow. Cool, right? Damn it, why are you spoiling it? That's not a spoiler. It's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt? Oh, I mean, I guess we would have a movie about that, huh? There's Some Like It Hot too. They ran it last year. You're right! Man, I want her to get a bit more shocked or something. Please, guys in dresses are old news. My brother watched this movie and that had a totally naked chick on screen. A movie, huh? I'm serious! Like a real Hollywood film. They showed them doing it too. Cool. That's, very brave. Don't look at me like that! You girls just don't get it. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember. The Stuntman? No, maybe not that. It's starting! The lights dim, and the regular pre-movie roll of feature starts to play. It was Crank? Yeah, Ozzy doesn't have great social skills. I don't find it especially funny, but Marina's giggling by my side makes me smile. And the film begins. The film. What can I say? Seen a couple foreign films before, but American ones, they're in a whole different league. So bright and shiny like a glossy magazine. As the fabric of the world is made from material that's so much more refined than ours. How much of it is real, I wonder? Maybe it's a wishful projection, like a really good kind of propaganda film. No, that's not it. Oh, that's what it made you think of? It's not even close to something like that. It's not flat at all. It isn't stiff. If this world was as lively and colorful and truly completely artificial, then I'm certain the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. I realized this a long time ago. The kind of rule, an axiom, kind of goes like this. A fake is only as good if its creator cannot tell it from the real thing. That must be quite an exquisite fake. Marina laughs, and so does Garen. So do I, and so does every other person at theater. My face hurts from grinning that refused to go away. It still could be Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is what communism does to this is what living in Siberia does to a motherfucker. I keep laughing along, even when I can't see what's on screen. All the colors start to blur. Even the sounds. What are they saying? I don't understand. I hear everyone laughing, so I laugh along. My cheeks feel hot. There's music blaring. Is there a montage happening? I don't know. It's all just noise. My cheeks. No matter how much I wipe my face, it's still wet. Even as I stare down on my knees, away from all the flashing lights, the fog in front of me won't clear. Hey, Azia? Are you okay? Marina, I hear her whispering to me. I hear her gently caressing my shoulder. Oof! For some reason, I can't respond. My vocal cords won't work. She keeps asking me quiet questions and receives no answer. She mutters something to Garen. He mumbles something back. I'm not sure if he's saying something to her or to me. For long. For long, I find myself in the foyer, in Marina's arms. She slowly pats my hair. I don't know how long we've been sitting here. By the time I hear Garen's voice, my throat feels totally dried out. What's going on? Does she feel sick? Something like that. Shabina, hey! You alright there? Something hurt? No, remember, Tosia is the one that's not real. Tosia is the one that she imagined, and that might be from a childhood book. Ira, though. Ira's real. Unless all of this is her psychosis. Be quiet for a minute. My voice. I can't form a sentence. I throw a rock into a lake, but the splash makes no sound, just ripples, ripples, ripples. It's okay. It's okay. I shake my head, now more violently. Marina leans away and lets me sit up properly. Garen stands next to us, looking befuddled. Why is he here? The movie's still going. I sniffle and attempt to catch my breath. Tissue? No, thank you. If you want something to drink. I mean, she's been struggling. Boss, I'm tired of psychosis. I want to pet cute animals. Look, man. We'll have silly stream soon. Right now, it's psychosis in Siberia stream. No. My surroundings come fully into view. I don't know, man. It was pretty bad when she was at the shop. The community center. The muddy sky outside. The thin electric light. It's been 5 days. Right now. What do you think she's doing? Do you think she wants to go home? Do you think she misses her mom? Azia. Do you think she's crying? No, probably not. It's been too long. Even I couldn't cry for so long. After so long, I think everyone I knew had just forgotten me. They'll find her. The investigation's still going. So you know. No. That's not what I mean. Even if they found Ira today. I sniff again. Before I can refuse, Marina shoves a paper napkin in my hand. Crumple it thoughtlessly. How can we do this? Do what? Everything. Watching some movie, laughing, making jokes, all while Ira's... So what? You want us to just sit around and cry until she magically shows up? Vadim. No, I know that's not impossible. I know that's impossible. Then what? What are we supposed to do? I don't know, but this... It makes me feel all rotten. No, Azia. Marina tries to hug me again, and I push her away. Sorry. Listen, it's not your freaking fault. It's not ours either. If you want to beat yourself up over it, sure, go ahead. But you're acting like she's dead won't help feel less sad or whatever. Ow! What? Marina pinches Garen's hand and mouths shut up. But the thing is, I know he isn't wrong. That's just how his world operates. The reality that Garen knows. The era that Garen knows. I'd believe the same thing if I was in his shoes. Sadly, it's not the world I live in. There are things I'm allowed and not allowed to do. I'm a swine that wandered out of its pigsty to the grassland. It's not a world that I was ever meant to see. I can enjoy the view, then thank almighty heavens for the chance to do so. But I can't call it home. Yeah, this girl has a horrible way of seeing herself. At the end of the day, I don't think Vadim is a horrible person per se. I think he's just a teenage guy, and he's fitting into society in the way that he can. I mean, they might all be test subjects for all we know. Anya... I think she just has a horrible self-esteem. Oh, he's an asshole, don't get me wrong. But I don't think he's a horrible person per se. Is the Chunkler? No, I think they're just teenagers in a horrible situation, all trying to cope with it in a way they can. I have to know my place. When a pig frolics through the field, it looks ridiculous. When a pig frolics through the field and the horse lays in the ravine with a broken leg, it looks repugnant. I understand what you're saying, Vadim. I think something that bothers me is the belief here that because a sad thing happens, you're supposed to be filled with nothing but sorrow. Because at the end of the day, as tragic as things happen, there will be happy moments. There will be good and bad, and it's okay to feel a little guilty about it. But at the end of the day, you have to keep on living. If you lose yourself in those moments, what's the point? So, as much as Ozia wants to sink into this hole of just being depressed, I don't think it's a good thing. But it's impossible for me to think like that. There will be light speech? Why? I know Ira wasn't very polite to you. Or anyone, really. So I don't expect you to feel bad. I understand. But I don't know when I'm supposed to live. I don't know how I'm supposed to live anymore. You didn't even know her that well. Huh. That's right. He's absolutely right. Well, isn't this embarrassing? I have no argument. You've done it again, Garin. You've driven me into a corner. And now I don't know how to respond without making myself look like a fool. Feel free to laugh. You've earned it. It's a good one. Come on. Why aren't you laughing? Go back to the theater. What? You heard me. Leave us alone, okay? Alright. Whatever. How anime women are worth to live for? Yes! Yes, they are! He puts a soda bottle next to me and throws his jacket on. I will say, I like this little, like, patch of he doesn't know how to handle it. But at the same time, he tries to put soda bottle to be polite and to be nice. And I think that tells me, like, a lot about his character is... Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. But it's not like he's pure evil. He's just a bit of a dick. Huh? You're not finishing the film? With a mood like that? I'll pass. Yo! Congratulations on graduating! Also, welcome in. I hope you've been doing well. Oh no, I'm sorry. Forget it. He walks out into the snow. Marina and stare at the door in silence. After a couple seconds, Marina picks up the cream soda and takes a big swig. Ah, damn it. She smacks it on the bench, the same way a middle-aged man would slam an empty glass of vodka on the table. Huh. Here I thought I was onto something. Huh? Forgive me, Ozia. I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Don't say that. It's my fault. I should have dragged everyone out here. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I just ruined it for everyone. You didn't. I felt the same way. I know it's all stupid. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could change something? Or do something that really helped, you know? I knew I had a chance from the start, but I kept telling myself, hey, what if it works? It's dumb as hell. Sorry for pulling you along like that. No, please don't be. I really... Oh, yeah, no, they explicitly posted on the Steam page, this is a linear story. It is VN for sure. Like, VN to the purest degree. The ending is predetermined. You can't change the ending. You are in for the ride. That's all it is. Absolute visual novel. Oh, Strat knows what a visual novel is. It's just, usually visual novels sometimes have a few different variations. Kinetic novel? I haven't heard that one. Even if it turned out like this, I still, I still had fun today. Oh, so fun's allowed now. I mean, I'm just messing with you. Marina sighs. She gets up and loosens her ponytail. You're a very forgiving person, Nausea. I can't imagine living like that. Please don't get me wrong. Hey, King of Sarcasm, welcome in! It's a wonderful thing. I wish I could forgive myself this easily, but I should have known better. I'm too old to play pretend. She turns to me. You want to go home? Or will you finish the film? I'll go home. That's all. Also, got a quick save. The day that seemed to have gone on forever finally came to a close. That's putting it nicely. Ooh, good luck, Besh! I hope you do well today. It came to a screeching halt. Not that I'm sad. I knew what it was from the start. A nice illusion, a peek at something distant and unattainable. An American film. You could just save normally? I'm just gonna do a quick save. I save normally at the end. But I want to do a quick save because, it's been storming, so that means my power could have gone at any minute, between now and that, like, hour and a half. So we could have lost a lot of progress. A dream you'll never wake from. But, did it really have to end that way? If only I didn't get unreasonable. No, it has different types of saves. It's okay. Here, look. So, here, I'll save normally. But the auto's here and the quick is here. So it does a few different versions. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, a quick save would work because it has a different save file for it. You're good. If only I didn't get so unreasonable. How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. An hour 35 to be exact. Maybe then? No. The next scene stays the same. No matter when you cut the one that comes before. We can sit through the entire movie. We could even go to his Veshchoshka right after. We could walk around all evening and talk and have fun. But tomorrow, I'll be the same old me. Tomorrow, Garin will be the same old Garin. Tomorrow, he'll find a new reason to make fun of me. Tomorrow, I hear the same old jokes from my classmates. Tomorrow, I'll look at the ceiling and pray for Ira to come. She won't. Ira. She could possibly throw a pebble up to the 5th floor, no problem. Well, maybe not completely without effort, but she threw a chair. That's not as easy as it looks, you know. She'd totally win. And then she'd get a free drink from Marina. Oh. What would her favorite flavor be? Maybe, Baikal? I can see that. I like Baikal too. And then we'll all go to the movies. Ira's probably seen a bunch of American films already. I can imagine her going to the cinema all alone. She'd have no qualms about that. Going together would be so much fun. Today's film was hilarious. I bet she's laughing all the way through. I'd like to see that. I think I got some snow in my boots. Crud. It's my fault for coming up with the idea so late. Well, honestly, I thought of it when looking down from the roof opposite of Vera's. She just got swept up in the conversation, forgot to share. Also, dragging Marina back there after she noticed would be rather risky. It's nothing I can't handle by myself, though. I don't exactly believe Marina's theory. Even Marina herself never actually believed in it. Frankly, that kind of speculation was plain disrespectful. But even then, there was something I still want to do. What kind of game is it? What would be the if honestly, I don't know what the category would be. I'm not good with that. Slice of life, most likely? Relaxing is an overstatement. I will say, it has its moments where it's concerning. Snow piles on fast, so I need the lines to be as deep as I can make them. Survival horror? It's not survival horror. Don't worry, he's messing with you. I dig all the way to the ground. As far as legibility goes, nothing beats black text on a pure white canvas. By the time morning comes, it won't look nearly as striking, but it should still be readable. I climb the little play ladder to check if everything's okay. Yeah, should be enough. Good enough for who? Ira's mother? Yeah, I'm just being tasteless. It's an offensive thing to write. Acknowledging that will make it better. And I'm not so principled to erase it. I'm selfish, and I need today to end a certain way. This end makes me content. I climb down from the frozen ladder and head home. A message sprawls across the playground under Ira's window. Switch toy if you're there. Damn. Damn. Jam signal. Last time we got a jam signal, she went into psychosis mode. You're late. Sorry. You could wait outside, you know? I was smoking. Marina was out with friends again. Doesn't she get sick of that? She looks around, then conspicuously slips something into my pocket. I don't need to check what it is. Next one will be in 2 weeks. So use sparingly, okay? You know I'm popping these like candy. You think I'm popping like these like candy? I don't know. You're the one with addictive personality. She points to my cig. I can quit whenever I want. Sure. I puff a cloud at her. Marina grumbles and frankly waves her arms around. She ends up stealing a couple of drags before I finish. Oh yeah. Is it true you threw a freaking chair at Vadik? The heck's that about? Ugh. Can we not talk about that? No way, I want to know! What happened? Nothing. He was obnoxious. Ain't that the norm? I sigh. I hate these stupid interrogations of hers. What's there to explain? He was just irritating. End of story. Oh, don't tell me. Did he try hitting on you? No. Gross. Yeah, my bad. That'd be rather money, they'd be gathering money for the wake if that were true. Don't make me dream. This stupid incident. It happened, what, 2 weeks ago? 2.5? That's my girl! Damn right! Look, man, if anyone would be Rhea here, it would be Ira. That doesn't mean Marina's EO. I feel like it's been months. Time hasn't felt right for a while, though. The pill bottle weighs heavy in my pockets. He was just picking on this girl. What's her face? Azia. Huh? Resident doormat. It's a good game, and it's free. I highly recommend it. She's whatever. Oh, huh. You always stand up for her like that? Of course not. It's not my problem. Why now then? It's got nothing to do with her. Those pricks are being extra loud. It ticked me off. Uh-huh. I see. If you say so. Can she stop doing that? What's with the look? What? You people. No, really, what? You're not subtle. First that weirdo, now you. Why is everyone treating this like some big deal? Huh? What did she do? Ugh, just today. Or yesterday, I don't know. She caught me in the toilet to apologize. What? What for? For nothing. She acted like it was all her fault. It's just the prime reason I'm getting so much shit. Give me a break, we never even talked. Wow. Not even a thank you, but a sorry? I don't need thanks. It wasn't about her. Well, I guess it would be pretty big for someone in her situation. People like that are starved for any sort of kindness, you know? I wasn't kind at all! It's a need of contrast, dummy. Like, if something like that happened to me, I wouldn't think too much about it. But back in middle school, it would have been a whole nother story. Like a huge deal. I raise an eyebrow. What's she talking about exactly? Marina smiles and shrugs. Well, no one reached out to me back when my life was all messed up. But I know that I cherished it a lot if someone did. I wasn't reaching out to anybody, though. That doesn't matter. If you helped, you helped. Who cares why you did it? I lean back in my chair. This is all so confusing. What she says makes sense on the surface, sure. But then, that logic could apply to me as well. Make sure you treat it. Take care of it. Don't scratch. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't. Because then that would mean that Marina... I don't get people like that. She's not a massive tool like the rest of the class, but... whatever. Good job! It's okay. Just take care of it, and it'll get better. I don't want to talk about it. Hey! Don't just change the subject like that! What? There's no more to discuss. Really? You're being kind of cagey. I sigh. I told you all there is to it. You can buzz off now. Boo! And here I thought that I'd get a glimpse of your stone-cold heart. Not happening. I dig into my cake. Would it kill her to be less nosy? At least now she's the one doing the talking. Some dumb stories from school, some friend drama that I don't really care for. I'm zoning out. It's okay. Background noise. Is this unfair? I'm not paying any attention. She knows I'm not. Our meetings have grown rare. She must notice that. She's not bringing it up, though. Huh. That's so like her. Marie talks like nothing's happening. I guess that's fair. I don't blame Ira for not wanting to open up, especially considering how much of a mess her life sounds like. Because it's not easy for everybody, and it's something that some people have to learn. Also, yes, and mosquito season is starting in many, many places. Nothing has happened, nor will ever happen. It's pointless. Everything's been pointless. The pill bottle's burning through my pocket. I don't think I can do this anymore. I listened to Marina prattle on like usual. I thought I'd tell her I'm done right off the bat, but she has a way of dragging you to some dumb conversation that you can't escape from. No, at some point I could. For the longest time, I could turn around and walk away no problem. So why the hell is it so hard today? Why am I so weak? No matter how much I chew, the cake doesn't taste like anything. Damn. I do like how we finally get a little bit of Ira's perspective. Yeah. I feel bad for her too. Imagine drawing a line. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. In all likelihood, it won't be. If you go on for long enough, it will get wavy, unstable, or jagged. After a certain point, even an artist's steady hand can't stay completely still. But let's say you keep going on and on in one direction. You stare at the line you draw close, and it looks like a mess. Wow, so much variety. The rises, the falls, the soft waves, the sharp edges. And then you zoom out. The further you go, the more insignificant those little fluctuations become. Once you rise all the way up high, though, your eyesight won't distinguish them at all. All you will see is a straight line. A single, perfect stroke. You might say, but what if the fluctuations are so massive? It encompasses most of that line. What if the shift is so monumental that it can't be ignored when viewed from the outer space? Easy. The line needs to be longer. And past a certain point, all deviations, even ones spanning thousands of light years, will become negligible. Do you see what I mean? Oh, that's nice. Now picture a line trying to cross the whole entire universe. A truly endless line. What kind of curve could possibly put a dent in it? An infinite line could only be offset by an infinite curve. An infinite curve. A circle. An endless wheel. A cassette reel that plays everything that has and will ever happen. Is the song endless? Or is it stuck on a loop? The reel is endless, hence there's no need to rewind the tape. It goes on seamlessly forever. It's a beautiful song. It does not need changing. Not that it's possible to change. Isn't it silly to still yearn for it? To dream of altering something that's already perfect? No, silly isn't the right word. It's blasphemous. Who are you to think that you can improve a masterpiece? You, a human! Or do you seek the opposite? Do you wish to deface it? To inflict change like you'd inflict a wound upon a body? How low? Thankfully, the body that you're looking to destroy heals much better and faster than you can imagine. You push the knife in, and you feel it all. You feel the soft resistance of skin, the toughness of the muscle underneath. You feel its edge hitting the bone. You see how the blood gushes out and drips down to the hilt. You blink. What's that? There's no knife. There's no cut. Your hands are clean. All that remains is a faint smell of rust. You act surprised, but deep down, you knew this would happen. Because you've always been aware of it. Everything in this world returns to absolute. Girl is going through it. She's insane, man. This entire disappearance is making her have like a mental breakdown. Bye, Behua, good luck. Wait, no, I'm not an Oshi. I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking to. I'm just glad she wasn't actually cutting herself. Okay, so I want to make it a little bit past the 2-hour mark because I do think we still have a bit more. So I'm gonna try to make it at least a bit into the scene, and then we'll go ahead and stop. I think that's the plan. The sun rises and falls somewhere my eyes can't reach. The twilight looks down at me with a dull expression. I feel its gaze piercing from the school roof and the floor above. No doubt I meant to catch it. I need to look into the eyes in my own hubris. But there's a problem. We do have a big stream on Friday, but I want to get a bit closer towards the end of this game because I'm really enjoying it. And I really want to know what's going to happen. So I think I'm just going to do a little bit more. Not too much. There's a big problem. My signal still isn't strong enough to pierce through concrete. I know that because I look up. I felt nothing but the burnt lamp shining straight into my eyes. No good. Perhaps I can make contact through the window. No, doesn't seem so. It's too dark. I can't make the scenery at all. Instead, the glass is smeared with the reflection of my face. That. I don't want to look at that. Hey, Shabina. I said hey! Ow! A mechanical pestle poked me in the back. It hurts. Don't poke me like that. What is it? Calm down, crybaby. It's just a pencil. You did the English assignment, yeah? Yes. So? Garen stands with his hands expectantly outreach. Same pose as always. Same expression. Vadim, yeah? Why do you always... You guys can't do your own homework at all? His eyes narrow. Didn't we tell you? We're all busy people. Yeah. That's right. We got a lot going on. It's okay if you can't relate. I also have things to do. Yeah, like what? Walking alone, looking at snow till you hallucinate? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? The psycho cornered me the other day and she started talking like I pulled some prank on her. Wait, I thought he wouldn't... Why? Why did I think that he wouldn't talk about it? What the hell? Shabina, is that true? Not the first time she does something like this. Yeah, there was this one time in 5th grade. You mean the car repair? But then, why now? Why bring this up today? Could it be... I mean, I always thought she was a little weird. It's kind of depressing, no? You mean scary. What if she, like, snaps someday? Her? What's she gonna do? Don't know if she's crazy like that. Hey, Shabina! Sure you're not gonna be the one who ya? Shut up! Huh? Huh? Was that my own voice? Huh. What the hell? Look at you. You know what jokes are, Shabina? I do. It's not funny. So what? You're gonna start crying now? If you don't have a sense of humor, that's your problem. Well? Well, what? English. Karen stares at me. I stare back. This is... I'm not giving it to you. Huh? Why? I don't want to. Simple as that. But for some reason, the words get stuck in my throat. Guys, are you seeing this? Shabina's getting greedy. What's with her? Honestly, you're awfully unfriendly today. That's not how you talk to your classmates. Careful, what if she bites? Yeah, don't want to catch what she has. Easy, Shuba, easy. The laughter doesn't stop. Before I can react, Garen grabs my back and throws it to the others. They search through it unceremoniously. I get up and try to get it back, but I'm too weak. They push me away with zero effort. Of course they find what they're looking for. They grab the homework and mess up some of my notebooks in the process. Not in a way that looks purposeful, but I know better. Well, at least I didn't try to carry my poems with me anymore. It would have been worse, though. Maybe if something similar happened, someone like Ira would. Stop. Don't even think about that. Don't you dare. Ira can't be replaced. Not just because there's no other person in the world as wonderful as her. It's not just that. The real reason is bigger than that, far bigger. It's because we've been there already. We've been through all of that. What came of it? Nothing. Everything's back on the same track. Everything naturally fell back into place. It's all according to the universal rule book. Any divergence will be combed into a perfectly straight line. And going by that principle, I see why Garen had to strike so low. Why it had to be done today. It was a message. I hate that. I hate how any kindness or happiness she finds is the deviation. It's the curve. It's the mistake. She's supposed to be punished. She's supposed to be ignored. Ugh. I feel so bad for her. Yes, of course. Now that I look at it, Garen's expression isn't quite the same. Something is off. His smirk, his eyes, his laughter. All of it feels a little forced. Oh. I get it. You're afraid I forgot my place since yesterday. You think I won't let you live that down. That? What's that? There's nothing to live down. What are you on about? Is what you might say in response. But it's obvious. You're just plain dumb. 'Cause I heard it. I heard when you asked why I was crying. There it was. A faint trace of concern. And I saw it too. That awkward look on your face when Marina sat there on the bench comforting me. I'm right, aren't I? That's what got you so scared. That's funny. You really think you need to draw this line? You don't. I never want to cross it in the first place. You act as if I don't know how everything works, as if you need to teach me. But I know. I've known all along. In fact, it's you who's in the dark. You really think you're acting on your own accord. You think you've driven by selfish interest. No, Vadim. It's not so simple. You don't realize it, but your purpose is bigger than that. I think it's natural to be a little selfish, especially when in reality she has such a low self-esteem. Like, her survival mechanism is to pretend that she is this worthless person just to keep on going. But deep down, it feels like she does know better. But she desperately feels like she needs to be the scapegoat, where she needs to be the problem child. She needs to be something that's there, just out looking in, and can never be part of the group. Right now, you are an agent of the universe's will. You are the force that swings back the pendulum. You are monumental. I can't imagine being granted a role so tremendous while being so ignorant of it. It's kind of beautiful. What you're doing right now, or rather, what the universe is doing through you. I can't believe I'm witnessing it with my own two eyes. I used to pray for miraculous changes. Yeah, she blames herself. She's the problem. She stepped out of line. The universe gifted her that. Now the universe has to take from her. I used to pray for miraculous changes. I think the universe letting me live through all these little fluctuations in the world's natural state. I took them in so greedily, knowing that very soon they'd all come to an end. But now the universe is finding its center. I feel just the opposite. The process of the scales tipping back into balance. It's so beautiful, it hurts. It's okay. Huh? He looks up from the homework he's been copying. Yeah, now I can say for sure. I can see in his eyes, clear as day. Don't cry, Vadim. He grips his pen tighter for a moment. About? Anything. His friends giggle. I don't care. He forces off his cough. Wow. Thanks, Oracle. The whole group goes on to make a few more digs at me. But they don't faze me in the slightest. Actually, I welcome them. It's just another sign of the world coming to equilibrium. What an incredible sight. Ah, I can feel it. My gratitude, my reverence, my love. My signal's growing stronger. Soon I'll be able to send my message. Soon I'll fulfill my purpose. Is she gonna kill herself? I'm starting to get worried that this is gonna end with her killing herself. A bird flies past the window 3 times in a row. Okay. Okay. We're gonna save here. I think this is a good place to end it. Also, that's on quick save. 2. Here we go. I think this is a good place to end it. I am worried for Asia's route, or situation, because not even route. There's only one route, but Asia worries me. Period. Yeah, we are ending. It's been 2 hours. There's still some things I gotta prep for Friday. Yeah, there's something worrying. Friday, we will not be continuing this yet. We're gonna go ahead and have the birthday stream, and I'm very excited. I have something silly planned. We're gonna have some fun there. Saturday, as I mentioned, chances are we might just do a just chatting stream. Just because I got some plans out of town. I'm celebrating my birthday on Saturday. So that might mean I might not make it back in time. So if we don't have a stream on Saturday, I apologize. If we don't do a just chatting stream, I'll chat about everything that I did over the weekend on Tuesday. And if we do a Saturday one, we'll probably continue this on Tuesday. But for sure, if this isn't complete by then, Wednesday. We will continue this though. I am really enjoying this. As always, guys, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. We'll be back very soon. Everyone, please take care tomorrow. Please be safe. Take it easy. Get some good rest. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Alright, good night everyone! Bye-bye! Wee 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 wee, good night! Maybe we escape the curse today. Fingers crossed, we escape the curse today. Oh my god, never mind, I lied. Good night everyone, bye!